Assalamualaikum and good evening. My name is DANIA Wong. My metric number is 302283 and today I'm going to present about my lighting analysis on 3D animation. The 3D animated video that I picked for my lighting analysis report is the Onmyoji and Musubi no Kami 3D CG 3D character CG from 2020. This is the video. This is the short. I'm going to show the shorter version. I have included the link in my report. I am going to start with the introduction. Lighting plays a crucial role in creating an atmosphere and a mood in a 3D animation. The lighting process involves putting and adjusting light to create a desired effect in a scene of a 3D animation. Today we are going to discuss about the most used lighting techniques in 3D animation. The number one light that I'm going to discuss today is 3-point lighting. 3-point lighting is a foundational technique consisted of 3 lights. The key light as the main source, the fill light to reduce shadows, and the rim light to highlight object edges. The number 2 well-known lighting technique is spotlight. Spotlight is used from one direction. It only consists of one direction, and it was often used to create a dramatic effect in the scene. The light was focused to one area and it was very intense. It can produce very hard shadows. The point light radiates from one point, or known as central point. It radiates from a central point. The usual example for point light is lights. Is fluorescent light. This is known as point lighting in the 3D lighting process. And the brightness depends from the proximity. For example, if you get close to it, the light will get harsher. If you get far from it, the light will get less harsher and the shadows will be more softer. This is the example. See my face. For area light, it casts defined light from a defined surface. Defined surface with different shapes and different sizes. For example, the sunlight from the window is counted as a area light. Directional light is usually used in outdoor environments because it was usually used to replace sunlight. For example, most of the outdoor environments that we see are mostly consisted of directional light. Directional light consisted the characteristics of directional light is the lights are parallel and they only have one direction that they can shine to. The 2 least known lighting techniques by students are global illumination. Global illumination adds lighting to make the environment more realistic. It adds realism by simulating and emulating natural light and reflections and interactions. The second least known lighting techniques by students is the sky dome lighting technique. Sky dome sunlight mimics the sunlight by using a dome shape at the top. It mimics some sunlight across a dome, and it was mostly used in indoor scenes to show their sunlight entering the indoor environment. The usual software that professionals and students use to create lighting scenes are Autodesk Maya, Blender, and Unreal Engine. For my 3D animation lighting analysis report, I have split this particular scene from the animation for the outdoor environment. The outdoor environment consists of it consists of early morning at the shrine entrance with sunlights and shadows. In the on-merging animation, the key animation takes place at 2 minutes and 4 seconds outside outside the shrine in the early morning. The lighting used in this animation is directional lighting to mimic the sunlight and illuminates the environment. It casts strong and consistent shadows. These shadows add depth and realism to the characters and object around it. It also casts strong and consistent shadow to illuminate the characters and the object. These shadows also add depth and realism to the character, with darkest areas emphasizing textures and the buildings for in the character and the characters. This type of lighting is perfect for outdoor scenes and create a natural and balanced look. For the second scene, I have picked an indoor nighttime scene. The scene's visuals are a softly lit candlelight and shadow with different shadow variations. This is this old lady, and the main character turns into a cat to confront with the old lady. Uh, this scene takes place at 5 minutes and 40 seconds. The setting shifts to an indoor nighttime scene. Here we can see a single candle is illuminating the extended and provide the extended light for the scene. It softly illuminates the room, and the shadows are very subtle and vary based on the proximity of the candle. The closer the objects are to the candle, the sharper the shadows are. While the distance one are softer, this artificial lighting creates a warm, intimate atmosphere and ideal for space that natural light cannot reach. For my conclusion, the lighting in 3D animation gives the shapes and mood to the 3D animation. By combining natural and artificial light, the on-regi animation brings the world to its own life and immerses its viewers into the story and make the story more interactive and make it more fun to watch for the viewers.